On today's show, Deloitte predicts that the U.S. will surpass China in manufacturing competitiveness. General Motors and BMW invest in an electric bus manufacturer. And do automakers really need purpose-built hybrid cars anymore? All that and more coming right up on Autoline Daily. This is Autoline Daily, the show for enthusiasts of the automotive industry. Well, here's something that flies in the face of conventional wisdom. Forget about the BRIC countries. A study from Deloitte forecasts that the United States will emerge as the most competitive manufacturing country by 2020. Currently, China ranks number 1, followed by the US, Germany, and Japan. Collectively, these 4 countries account for 60% of the world's manufacturing GDP. Deloitte says that China will remain a manufacturing powerhouse, but is losing its relative strength due to rising labor costs, slower manufacturing activity, and lower capacity utilization. Deloitte says that auto plants in China now operate at only 70% of capacity versus 100% as recently as 2009. And that would suggest that China has nearly 9 million units of excess capacity. Tesla is way out in front of the rest of the automotive industry with its over-the-air updates. Most traditional automakers require owners to book an appointment at a dealership, and some dealers can take a week trying to install a single software update. But the German supplier Continental has a solution for other automakers. Thanks to Continental's use of satellite technology in its next-gen telematics control unit, automakers could soon deploy worldwide update campaigns at the push of a button. These updates are for infotainment, the powertrain, and other parts of the car too. The device is based on satellite connectivity, but allows for seamless switching between LTE, 3G, and Wi-Fi. Still to come, an Israeli startup has developed a super sensitive thermal camera that's perfect for night vision and autonomous cars.
Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone Tires, your journey, our passion. Dow Automotive Systems, advanced materials that deliver better results. And by Lear, a global leader in automotive seating and electrical systems.
High-tech Israeli startups have their eye on the automotive industry. Here's one that we recently came across called Sky. It makes a super sensitive thermal imaging camera that's perfect for night vision applications. The camera is very compact and has no moving parts. Even more, it uses deep learning and special algorithms to enhance what the camera sees. Not only could it help human drivers see better at night, it's perfect for enhancing autonomous technology, especially in snow, smog, and fog. Compared to today's thermal cameras, Sky's is far more sensitive. It measures electromagnetic energy from objects and can see people and animals in the dark at far greater distances, up to 200 meters away. Sky is now showing its camera to anyone in the auto industry that's interested in this technology. Toyota's all-new Camry offers 2 hybrid systems, one with a nickel-metal battery and another with a lithium-ion battery. And it's the latter one which really caught our attention. It's rated at 52 miles per gallon in combined city and highway driving. Well, guess what? That's exactly what the Toyota Prius is rated at. And the Prius was designed from the ground up as a purpose-built hybrid. Sure, you can opt for the Prius Eco, which is rated at 56 MPGs, or go for the Prius Prime plug-in, which is rated at 133 MPGe, but we're still mighty impressed that the Camry can match the smaller Prius when it comes to fuel efficiency. And it makes us wonder, does an automaker really need a purpose-built hybrid anymore? You know, bus transportation is an expensive undertaking for any city, and they usually rely on diesels. Proterra is a company that decided to change that with its electric bus, the Catalyst E2. Alongside being quiet and having zero tailpipe emissions, it claims they're cheaper to operate. They do cost $820,000 compared to a diesel bus cost of about $300,000. But Proterra claims its bus only costs 19 cents a mile to operate. Hybrids cost 63 cents and diesels cost 84. Autoline Daily wanted to know firsthand if electric buses are truly cheaper, so we contacted Foothill Transit in Pomona, California, which operates these buses. And guess what? They love them. They confirmed that maintenance costs are lower than a diesel because they don't need oil changes, tune-ups, or belts to replace, and that also saves on disposal costs. In fact, Foothill Transit is so pleased they just ordered another 13 buses. And in a sign that this company is really onto something, both General Motors Ventures and BMW I Ventures have invested in the company. Coming up next, how Volkswagen deliberately designed the Atlas SUV for the American market.
Bridgestone engineers are helping Larry Fitzgerald go long.
Bridgestone's dual Relenza Plus is engineered to go 80,000 miles.
I love anything that goes long. Long hair, long passes, long dogs.
We're going to do this for 80,000 miles?
Long hugs, long weekends.
Volkswagen has never been too keen on Americanizing its cars. Things like the Passat, the Golf, and Jetta are distinctly German. But now, for the first time ever, VW designed its Atlas SUV specifically for the American market. Michael Lavati, the head of the Atlas product line in North America, was on Autoline After Hours last week, and he explained how VW pushed to make the Atlas as American as possible.
So what's American about this versus what could be German about this? I mean,
yeah. Well, I think you guys, you said it when we opened up. This is great to have 2 weeks in a row such a large car, and this is the biggest car that we've made for the North American market. There's no question about it. It's really tailored, I think, to sort of the size understanding and space understanding that the customer has here. And if you sit in it and drive it, you feel it. I feel it when you feel how cavernous the space in the car is, and it's not something that's done primarily designed in Europe, because the understanding of space is a little bit different. So that was one big push, is to make sure it covers that aspect. Then the functionality. Yeah, we are very, the way we use our products and what we do, we haul stuff, we have a lot of kids, we have family members that come in town, we take trips. We like to make sure we have space for that. That was another very big factor that went into the development of this, to make sure that we have that space and the usability. For example, the second seat row, making sure it's spacious enough, and the functionality to get into the third row when the family's in town on the weekend. So those are pretty key aspects of the car that really went into it for this market.
By the way, we have another great Autoline After Hours coming this Thursday, when we take a deep dive into the development of the all-new Toyota Camry. So be sure to join me and Gary Vasilash for some of the best insights into how new cars get developed. But that brings us to the end of today's report. Thanks for watching, and join us again tomorrow.